That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Renogy Smart Lithium Iron Phosphate Pro, and this bad boy is a 200 amp hour battery. More than enough for all of our needs. This is the ultimate battery. Let's check it out. Before we check it out, I want to show you what I currently have and what's going to happen here. So, many of you guys are familiar with my electrical system. It's a pretty good system, has plenty of juice, and here are my generic batteries. These are smart batteries, so at least I can monitor them, but I think I want to get one instead of two 100 amp hour batteries. That's why I got that. But also these are just generic Chinese branded batteries, nothing special. They do not have built-in self-heating, which I think can be important when you have a camper that's not super insulated. This Renogy, on the other hand, is self-heating. Here you can see some of the features. This is for a 12 volt system. It is a 200 amp hour capacity battery, and it has a very good charge current, maximum charge current of 200 amps. I will never get to that with a 270 amp discharge. Again, I will never get to that, but some good specs anyways. But the best part about it is that it is real-time monitoring through the DC Home app. I currently use the DC Home app to monitor this guy right here through the BT-2 adapter. The bad part of having DJI magnetic mic. There, I just flipped it around so the magnet is not on the outside. Back to this. So I do monitor the DC to DC charger with built-in MPPT controller through the BT-2. This inverter is also Bluetooth and can be monitored through the same app. So I have full capability to monitor this through my phone, and I've already connected through this bad boy through the very same app. What's awesome is I think I'm going to get the Renogy One monitor that I'll put by the juice box, and I can monitor everything without pulling out my phone. Going back to here, so we do have real-time monitoring through the app. Self-heating function as well. So if you got a cold environment, if you know about lithium batteries, they don't charge or discharge very well at freezing temperatures. Well, this one has a self-heating function, so there you go. And of course, it got some safety features and a 10-year lifespan. But the top two are the most important to me. So you may be saying, hey Adrian, you already have batteries. Why upgrade to such a nice battery? Sure, doesn't have self-heating function, but you live in Southern California. Well, check it out. You're gonna notice everything's Renogy. Renogy there, and Renogy solar panel. So I wanted a Renogy battery. I wanted full monitor through one app, and I'm going to have that monitoring system later on. I've had Renogy for a while, and I think it's a perfect balance between a reputable company that puts out quality products without being overpriced, honestly. So the OCD part of me just said, hey, get Renogy battery and make it all one system. That's the main thing. A quality battery that'll last me a long time. There isn't much to it really. It's a good size unit. Positive and a negative terminal. They give you two bolts, short and long, depending how much cabling you're gonna connect it here. We're probably gonna use a short one because I have a distribution block. So this will be going to distribution block, and all the other stuff will be connected through the block. So I think I'll be using the short one, but it's nice that they give you this. Okay, here we have some angled aluminum flat bar, and then I got this, which I'll be using as a brace. I bought this stuff at Lowe's. I'll be cutting it and making a bracket to hang this bad boy. And here we go. So we have our bar here, plenty of rivet supports. This is providing support. I got two there. I got the strap here that's gonna provide support as well, and I got 3 rivets in the back. So, and then once I put it on there, I'm gonna put a piece of VHB tape here and here, just to kind of keep it from rattling around in there. And yeah, let's go ahead and paint this sucker while it dries. I want to work on getting that one out. Alright, homies, we got the old battery or old batteries out. They're actually over there. So now I'm gonna get the bracket out. I'm waiting for the bracket that I just made to dry, and we're gonna fit the bracket and find out where we're gonna drill our holes. They're gonna get mounted through that channel. Whenever you're working with stuff, whenever you're working with electrical systems, try to isolate everything. So I killed the breaker from the truck to the charger, and also the solar breaker. So everything is disconnected. You can see that there's no lights on the charger. Alright guys, so we got the Renogy battery installed, and she looks good. Really good. And because it's one battery and not 2 batteries wired up in parallel, we have less wiring, less of a mess, and I got wires for another project in the future. Check it out. Bam. Yep, so that's it right there. We have 2 nuts on each side holding it up. I got that little gap to fill in the gap. I have foam, so it keeps it upright, so there's no jostling around on the road. But check it out. So now we have a nicely capable power system here, and everything is Renogy powered. We have our 1000 watt inverter, our DC to DC charger, our Renogy 200 amp hour battery, our Bluetooth module for the Renogy charger. We have the Renogy solar panel. Everything is Renogy now. So now my OCD can chill out. So let's take a look at the app. I have the app. I have this installed on the app already. I already found it on the app. Let me show you. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our app here. This is our Renogy app. So on this app, I can monitor anything Renogy. So let's see. We're currently charging at 61 watts. That's off solar. The truck is not running, so we're not doing that high amperage charging that we can if we start driving. So we're pulling from wattage, but only 61 watts because there is a whole lot of clouds and the truck is facing down at a downward angle. So we're at a bad angle and we have no cloud coverage, so that's about accurate if we were to stay here. So you can see that we have our battery online, our newly installed battery, our inverter. So we got nothing going on with the inverter, so we can just see power and all that. We have our DC to DC charger. I don't want to rename it. All right, so you can see also charge status on that as well, and our battery. So our battery, between what we're using and what we are pulling in, we have 3.8 amps of charge going in right now. So we can see our temperatures, we can see our voltage, our current capacity is at 106 because we are a little over halfway depleted. We're at 48%. So 220 amp hours of total capacity, but current capacity based on charge is 106. So we're about 115 short. So that's what we're charging. You can see heating module status. It's currently off because it's not cold, so it's not going to do its self-heating function. And you can see the individual cells down at the bottom. If any of those start to deviate from the rest of them, then you can start troubleshooting, figuring out what you want to do, maybe reach out for warranty or whatnot. So yep, here's our app. It's nice having everything in one app instead of pulling in from another app with generic batteries. So this will be pretty sweet. Well, this is fun. I'm gonna get out there and do some camping. See you later. Bye.